him a wider. So the Vikings only really have 2 trustworthy wide receivers right now. I'm in the Chad Beebe camp. Like there's definitely worse options than putting the son of Don Beebe into football games to catch passes on 3rd down. But Jordy Nelson was just cut by the Raiders. Mm-hmm. And upon first hearing the name, you think that guy's washed up, right? What's he, 50? So Jordy Nelson is 33, going to be 34. He played in 15 games last year for the Raiders. And he caught 72% of the passes that were thrown to him. 63 catches for 739 yards and 3 touchdowns. And that wasn't exactly a juggernaut offense either, okay? Like the Raiders have a lot of it. The Vikings have offensive issues. The Raiders had more. Jordy Nelson on, let's say, just kind of a
1 year
veteran 1-year deal, $2 million, if that's the price tag. Your thoughts?
I'm in completely. Yes. I think he could come here if he's the 3rd guy. The only thing that I'd be concerned about with him is injury, because that's been a problem at times. But yes, if you can do that, I think he'd be an upgrade for sure. It would bother the Packers, which is always fun. The Vikings certainly have a long history of signing former Packers. If you come to me and say that's your option, I say I sign him.
Yeah, I'd be good with it because you're not asking a lot of him here. He would be the 3rd receiver behind Diggs and Thielen. So I think he's capable of that. I think that they signed him in Oakland last year with number 1 or very good number 2 wide receiver expectations. And I think those days are long gone for Jordy Nelson. I don't think he's that guy anymore. But if you're asking for 3rd receiver production out of him and giving him 3rd receiver money, yeah, I think that works. I think that's a role he can fill at this stage in his career.
All I want, and this sounds so simple, but all I want from that spot is because I know that Cousins will throw that guy the ball. I want to be able to say, I'm confident that person can catch a football. And I can't say that right now.
But those numbers about, what'd you say, he caught 71% of his passes thrown his way last year?
Yeah, 72, yeah.
A little bit skewed because, and I don't have the number in front of me here today, but when the Antonio Brown signing went down, I saw somebody tweet out that Derek Carr's percentage of passes that have gone to wide receivers have gone down. It's gone down about 20% over each of the last 2 years. So he stopped throwing to his wide receivers, and I got to think Derek Carr ain't an idiot. He stopped throwing to his wide receivers because his wide receivers weren't as open as often as his wide receivers used to be. And that was one of the things with Jordy Nelson in his last year in Green Bay when I was covering him, was that he seemed to, with age and with a torn ACL that he suffered 3 seasons ago, has lost maybe half a step or a step, which can make a world of difference for a wide receiver playing at this level. So I don't know if he's getting open as often as he used to get open, but when he is and the ball is in his vicinity, yeah, he's very good at hauling that thing in. And like I said, if you're asking for 3rd receiver production and giving him 3rd receiver money, I think that's something he can handle.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of receivers come off the board. Golden Tate, I believe, came off the board today.
Giants just signed him.
That's actually kind of surprising that he would. Maybe it's all about the money. No, that Golden Tate would go to the Giants unless they just paid more than anybody else.
He'll be the star there.
I guess.
I mean, look at that depth chart.
Man.
They are the definition of a dumpster fire.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. And then I believe I saw that my guy Cole Beasley went to Buffalo today.
2 days ago.
A couple days ago?
He and the guy.
John Brown.
Yeah, from Baltimore.
Oh, John Brown. Was John Brown the one that I believe his comment was that Josh Allen is one of the only quarterbacks in the world that can, with his arm strength, overthrow him?
Oh, no. I didn't see that. Why do they say stuff like that?
That was the Randy Moss thing back in 98 that like you can drop back, do your standard, do a 7-step drop and throw it as far as you can, and nobody can outthrow Randy Moss on a fly pattern down the sideline.
But why do guys like John Brown say